Welcome back to the Midnight Who Show! And tonight I'm going to be reviewing the 5th book of the Goosebumps House of Shivers series, The Last Sleepover. This book follows Lily and her brother Rory. Their family just moved into a new house after their family spent months renovating it. The formerly run-down, creepy old house is totally transformed into a tech lover's dream. Rory has installed a smart device that can turn on lights, lock doors, and even open the windows, among other things. Lily really loves showing off what the house can do, but someone doesn't love the changes. The ghost of the girl who died in the house, she's angry and ready for revenge. Now, if viewers of this channel have followed my other Goosebumps House of Shiver reviews, you probably know I'm not a huge fan of this series. A lot of the books have left me really disappointed, especially the last one. So I went into this one with very low expectations, and I gotta say, I was pleasantly surprised. This was such a good book. Like, I was actually really engaged with it, and I actually wanted to finish it in almost one sitting. This book is a classic Goosebumps ghost story, and I have missed those. R.L. Stine took a ghost story that you might have found in the original series, but modernized it. I really like how the ghost of Emily can kind of take over the smart home device. That was really good, and it did make for some really terrifying moments. And I gotta say, with the ghost of Emily, you really feel sorry for them. You get to learn a lot more about how they died. They accidentally slipped into this ghost portal in the closet. And really, their friends were really just mean to them, and they just wanted to be friends with them. And the friends just didn't want that. And you really get a really good ending, actually. You know, at the first time when I read it, I was like, I'm not too sure on this ending, but really, it's actually a really good one. Lily kind of defeats the ghost who wants revenge with just being friendly to them. It's all that Emily really wanted. And it really just wraps up their story really well. Lily and Rory are really good protagonists for this story. I really enjoyed Rory as they're this very, ghost-catching fan, and they have the perfect opportunity to become famous as their house is haunted. And I really like how no one really believes them. They think they're just tricking them, when, of course, he has this icy cold touch. They think they're messing with him, but of course Lily slowly starts to believe him as the story progresses, but the parents want to hear nothing about a ghost. Now, this book also features one of my favorite kind of just random characters in the Goosebumps series, and that's Morgan Strange. They are hilarious, and I really like the concept of them being this ghost catcher professional who gets scared by a little mouse. I just still can't stop laughing at that. It is a classic R.L. Stine thing to do, and it's handled really well. This also feels like the most scariest of the House of Shivers series so far, and that's a really good thing. I think the series really needed a good story like this. A thing that really helps the story is that it's just very linear. There's not very different perspectives, which helps it a lot. It makes for a lot better flow, and they shift between Lily and Rory really well. Because I really gotta say, a lot of the other ones, just all those different perspectives didn't really help the book. This one is very straightforward, but I gotta say that opening with the perspective of the ghost was really good, and it just gets you really hooked to want to read the rest of this book. Overall, this book was really well written. It's definitely one of my favorites of the House of Shivers, and it definitely takes on this kind of classic ghost story and definitely modernizes it for a new audience. And R.L. Stine has a classic Goosebumps book on their hands that is a huge improvement over the last couple. I hope they can continue this streak, because this is what I want from a Goosebumps book. What do you all think of this book? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.